So the president of the country, wey they call Bola Ahmed Tinubu, don't finally talk concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case. He speak through one of his special advisors, wey they call Buala, the man wey run from PDP, that was criticizing him, talking about his certificate scandal. He don't come and come talk, say, may Nnamdi Kanu drop the Biafra agitation so that he go regain him freedom. I go play you the video so that you go use your ears take hear am. Now, somebody like this very Buala now was a very big critic of Bola Ahmed Tinubu before he's changed mouth, just like Renounce or Mokere, who was also blasting Tinubu for the fraudulent certificate forgery and drug this thing, where they talk say carry out for USA some years back. But as he see money now he change mouth. So he don't come out, come deliver message when the president Tinubu tell him, make him tell IPOB leader wey be Nnamdi Kanu here, say if he drop Biafra agitation, say he could go in Papa and in Mama house. Make I play the video. Now, it is not only just Buala that knows about these things. Everybody, all the politicians you think they are not aware, or when they do like say Tinubu na sent, they are aware of what's going on, but they have chosen to keep quiet, except when they fall out with that very person. They begin to talk, say, he do this, he do that. Now, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Error 5. We know about Tinubu's Chicago certificate issues and still supported him, yet he failed Nigeria. You see, this is coming from Error 5. He said that he knows about all these things when people don't they talk since. So, say Tinubu is not qualified to be the president of Nigeria because of the scandal surrounding his personality. But yet, they pushed him and say, yes, so Tinubu must be the president because of what they stand to gain. But as I speak to you today, those things did not come to the table of Error 5, which led him to decamp from APC to the SDP. But now, as he don't see and say, Tinubu no fit dash him anything, no money, no appointment, no commissioner's position, nothing. Rather, Tinubu favored Wike. I make him begin the rant now. Say, yes, so we know about Tinubu's fraud and his wayo, certificate forgery, whatever. But we keep quiet, say make him become president because he's now favoring him. That's why he's talking about it. So make we watch the video. Meanwhile, lawyer says that the prosecution of Nnamdi Kanu is no longer lawful, slams Nigerian government. Now they see him. They say that the way they take detain Nnamdi Kanu, say it don't too long go, say no be so licky take the ripe, and it is unlawful. May we watch the video. Please do well to share it so other people self go hear the matter. Oh yeah, let's go there.
In the southeast, someone said, if you release this man, it would lead to peace, and those that have been committing criminality, hiding under IPOB, will be exposed. Is it not time we look at alternative dispute mechanisms to deal with the situation? Is it something the president might consider? So everything in life begins with the person. Like, for example, are you a Christian? Yes. So there are people, they call them born again, right? Do you know how they became born again? They acknowledge their sins. They repented. They are forgiven. Their sins are forgiven. They become born again. Unless there is acknowledgement by the person in question, I am denouncing this. She talked about the de-radicalization. Then government can intervene. You cannot sit where you sit holding that thought and position that is criminal, and then your uncle, your sister, your brothers are pleading with government to say, bypass all protocol and forgive. First of all, our judicial system, Nnamdi will have to have gone through the judicial process and be convicted before the president can exercise the order.
So, but there's still the presumption of innocence. You can't admit to what hasn't been officially said is a crime.
So if you don't admit, run through the process. You see, this the radicalization we talked about, they were not yet charged to court. Some of them while in court. It's acknowledgement. If you don't want to acknowledge, what's the basis of saying, I want to free him? Because some people say, if you free him, we'll handle him.
So,
what I'm trying to say is, Nnamdi Kanu is not different from another average Nigerian. The press who emphasize on the right of the ordinary man. And when they ask government, they keep saying ordinary man, ordinary. You must talk about the real problem of ordinary people rather than certain individuals that are the symbol of catchphrase and buzzwords. Somebody has to acknowledge his wrong and said, I want peace with government. I want to renounce what I'm saying. And then you can say, okay, there is evidence cogent to say that this person wants to live his own ways.
So, in essence, I think the summary of what we're saying is that there's going to, the government, the Nnamdi Kanu is going to be detained and that the presidency will not at any point step into the arena.
The villa is not a police station. The president is not a prosecutor. He's the president of Nigeria, tasked with responsibility to govern Nigeria. Law enforcement will carry out their work, and then people in government will carry out their work. I want to beg the Nigerian media to not choose certain individuals and treat them as more special than other individuals with the disproportionate application of principles. The ordinary man, when it comes to hunger, it is good for the optics to talk about them. When it comes to criminal justice system, you isolate certain individuals. It's just like, let's say, corrupt people. Maybe there's a corrupt politician that's been in charge. There's some people who say, leave him. Meanwhile, the other people can be in detention. I made the point clear to you here. For de-radicalization to take place, there has to be acknowledgement and departure from your old ways.
Get your message, sir. So,
Thank you.
But that message, don't know if it's for us. The message also should also be back. We have message.
No, it's actually Moses to you to tell them, because they told you and you asked me.
Yes, but we're also giving the message that we get from the people back to the government.
presidency. Which is
the
that?
presidency is that what we hear, the pulse we're getting from them is that we need to see the government cutting down on the cost
Yeah,
of
that will
government.
be discussed that for sure.
We
And
will not see that.
effective communication of government policies, because there's a... Why am I here? Yes. Only yesterday and today, I have granted interview. How many? We did podcasts, we did TV and all the places. What am I doing? I flew from Abuja. Communication. That's what I do. When the tax thing came, 32 interviews within 2 weeks.
All right.
We will always, and you're free anytime to call us.
We are going to call you back, but we have a particular conversation that we want to have with
Thank you very much.
Mr. Bala. Thank you for your time with us this morning. And that does it for us here on Breakfast Central. Thank you for joining us.
All right, I believe so everybody don't see am. It has rigid. They don't tell and prompt and plain. They don't talk and kuru. Say make Mazen Nnamdi Kanu make a drop the agitation. If you want go house, go meet him. What I want to talk, say go meet him family and make a try. Drop the agitation. I don't hear them with una ears. Make una let me know with una the reason. Follow the matters in the hot so and another thing where they bother me now, our brother where they call P2B. I know say they break Ramadan fast too recently, and we saw P2B eating with these people. Some people don't come and contact say the desperation is too much, and this thing no fit them at all. Make una watch the video. Drop your comments. On Adesiam, P2B, I get advice for you as a senior bros. I beg, all these things when they do for this country like this, you know, go help the situation. If you like, go bath with these people. If you like, go bath with them. You know, go help the situation. See, when time come now, you know, they give bribe. You know, get money where you want go, they take, they buy people, they buy votes. They will still collect gala, collect biscuit, they vote criminals into power. Now make Nigeria no feel better. So it's not a matter of a loyal man, an honest man, a common man who is down to earth. Nigeria does not recognize down to earth people. Nigeria does not recognize selfless people. Nigeria does not recognize a simple man. Nigeria wants criminals I think this man, waiting they call him, waiting they call him, Kenneth Okonkwo don't talk that thing before. It is here. So all these things when I beg, may they careful. I just make I tell you now because this thing when they do, they walk up and down. I don't like them. May you just take my advice for it. I just say make I tell you as a senior bros. Meanwhile, our brother, what did they call Ned Nwoko? He don't talk say more now. All of them will be content creators, so say when I need to they get office so that they go feed the monitor with you and they talk and with you and they do. Say person no need to they carry camera, just come and come they do. I don't know the kind brain when these people they use. I think say Ned Nwoko, he get sense before. I don't know say as Regina Daniels Park come out, see everything don't cast and as they talk now. So Ned Nwoko, all these are but when they yarn here and a disgrace. Because this is not the problem of Nigeria now. When they find way when I want to shut everybody up for the system. No be the problem of Nigeria. See hunger, see the price of things. You know if we talk about them. They come here, they discuss bloggers and social media influencers. Mad people do everywhere. I bet Mona watch waiting talk.
Mr. President, this bill, therefore, is not an attack on these platforms. It's a call for equity and fairness. It's a demand for respect and recognition of Nigeria's status as a global leader in digital engagement. In furtherance of our commitment to a structured and accountable digital space, this bill also mandates all bloggers operating in Nigeria to have an office that is verifiable in any of the capital cities across the country. They must keep proper records of the employees and belong to recognized national bodies. We shall have its headquarters in Abuja. We cannot continue to have a situation where individuals operate anonymously, spreading information mostly false, without any structure or accountability. Just like traditional media houses, bloggers must be properly registered and regulated to ensure professionalism, transparency, and responsibility in their operations. Mr. President and my colleagues, I urge all to support the passage of this bill. It's a bold step towards ensuring that Nigeria's digital space is not only vibrant, but also fair and just for all stakeholders.
But bloggers are slightly different. Because they can do their business from their bedrooms, they can do their business from their cars, they can do their business from the plane, anywhere they are. So I think the best thing is for the bill to go for second reading, and after the second reading, while we are at a public hearing, a lot of people could be invited to make their inputs. I'm very certain that by the time it comes back to us, for possible passage into law, it definitely would have been different and much more streamlined. But at least the general idea is there, and his job was just to provide the general principles.
Hi, this country don't go. See what these people they discuss when we are discussing hunger and starvation in this country. Meanwhile, I think I have another video of Peter Obi here. I don't know whether Peter Obi want the camp now, enter SGPO. While I do, it's 2027, it go hot.
But frankly, the government of APC under the president's regime has done very well. Because remember, when the president was campaigning, he said he would continue from where Buhari stopped. And if you check it, Buhari stopped the dollar at about 400. It's now 1,006. So it's not very well. The next was about 30,000. It's now over 100,000. Beans was about 40,000. It's now over 100,000. I can go on and on. Everything have doubled and tripled. Fuel was about 200, 300. It's now over 1,000. So you can say the government has done very well as they promised. And that's what we must all know now. The governor has just said, we are coming together for the future of this better society our children will live in. It is not about ourselves again. We have been wasted enough time in this country. We now want to invest. Yes, you're right. Just like Indonesia, I want Nigeria to be like an Indonesia. A president was sworn in Indonesia in 2014. Another one was sworn in Nigeria in 2015. So two governments came in. By 2024, 10 years after, that government in Indonesia moved their GDP from about 800 billion to 1.5 trillion. Per capita from about 3,000 to about 5,000. In our GDP in 2014 was over $500 billion with a per capita of almost 3,500. By 2024, we were down to GDP of $200 billion and per capita of below $2,000. That is the difference. So if I wear this, I'm wearing it out of, this is where we want to go. We want to have improvement. We are a country of about 213 million. Indonesia is about 280 million. They have about 4,000 universities. We have less than 200 universities, less than 5%. I can go on and on. I traveled to Indonesia with two of my colleagues who are Muslims. And I asked them for after 1 week of visiting everybody, including the former president and everything, did you see one Almajiri here? Not one. Reason, they invested in education. I have been and financed and supporting about 3 Almajiri schools now, am I right? Up to 4 of them. And there I found the most brilliant people in the world. Young kids in their 10s were able to memorize the Quran. If they can't go to school, I'll take school to them. Because they will take engineering there. They will learn, they will become doctors from there. They will take everything from there. We want to pull them out of poverty. I want them all to return to where the industries in Mumbai, Shraddam 1, Shraddam 2 in Kanu is working. We want to see the textile companies in Kaduna. We want things to change. So it's not about anything. Things hasn't changed. Things are deteriorated. That's exactly what it is. And that's why we want to turn it around. That's why he said with timelines. It's no longer, Nigerians are not fed up of promises. We want to invest in critical areas of development, education, health, and pulling people out of poverty. That is not the news you see here. The news you see in our country today is the news of every day one drama or the other. We want to end the drama so that we can watch film in the evening, discuss my business in the day.
Those people went to Peter Obi, they tell this story now. Are you sure they are interested in such stories? If they make Alamajiris humans, make them become wise, who will they buy when they want to buy votes? Who do you think they will buy? That's why Nigeria can never be better, especially in the northern part of this country. Peter Obi, I beg. My family need empowerment. My village people need empowerment. Come and empower them. Send some of them to school, I beg. We still have out-of-school children in my villages. Okay? I just say make I tell them because they still say no, only for north. People we know they go school day. I go help people for southeast. People they we need help. I beg those of you we want send money go Nigeria. Don't forget to use tap send with my promo code. Make other people save. Follow Jollificate and share this video So if you use this my promo code on tap send, you are getting at least £15 for people waiting for UK, 15 euros for people where they use euro for Europe, then $30 for people in USA, $30 for people in Canada, and 75 AED for people in Dubai. So use my promo code to enjoy all these benefits. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.